Hi guys! So I want to share with you kind of an introduction to the violin while we are getting ready to begin play. Okay? In order to do so, I want to introduce you my violin. And so I figure why not to share with you my case, and let's see what I keep inside the case and what's really important for me to have everywhere I go with the violin. Let's see. Here we go. I open my case. Na. Okay, here. Open this. We have one bow, some strings, used but not really used, so I hope to use it again. Shoulder rest. Something really dirty to clean my violin. Some strings. These things is helping me with the humidity, because if the violin is really old, you need to pay attention of the humidity. Here, another thing to clean the violin. Okay, my lovely violin. And here, a rosin. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. There we go. And yeah, this liquid that I use to clean maybe once a year the violin. These things that are called mutes. They're gonna explain you later what it is. This to cut my nails everywhere, because that's really important. So here we are. Here is in the case. Are we ready? Let's go. So, okay. Now that you saw what I think is really important to have and to keep in order to play the violin, the first thing is to understand that we need to be able to play violin and any kind of instrument in general with no pain and with not any kind of pain that we can get. So if we have some tension, that means that something is wrong, and it's on us figure out what we are doing wrong. Okay. So violin. The violin, usually this part is touching here, but if you can see clearly, there is like a gap between so in order to fill this gap or this gap, most of the time, it's really personal, but most of the time we use what we call shoulder rest. These two goes down, doesn't go like that. There is a bigger and a smaller part. If I turn the violin, the bigger goes outside, the smaller goes inside. Okay. Let me show you. Okay. So the instinctive reaction is to lift the shoulder in order to fill this gap. especially without. But this is not comfortable. This is gonna give me a lot of tension. That's why we use the shoulder rest, because it doesn't need to be super high, otherwise we're gonna play in this way, but it's gonna help me to keep the violin high enough that I'm not in this position. I'm not in this position with the shoulder. I'm comfortable on, lifted, and stay with the violin without the need of my left hand, if it makes sense. So the left end of the shoulder should not sit too close to the edge of your shoulder. Otherwise, the violin is gonna go too on this direction, too outside, okay? So, if you can see, it's important not to keep it here, that's what I wanted to say, but to keep it as much as here you can. Again, no tension, okay? So, no, down, normal, here, okay? Position it as far away from the edge of your shoulder you can. And don't keep the violin from the shoulder rest. So let's say that we are talking, I need to keep the violin from here, not from here, because if it goes away, the violin goes on the floor, right? And we have just one violin, so we better keep it in a good shape and in a good position. So hold here, not from the shoulder rest. The position, so we said here, the position, not too low, not too high, because here, give us tension, and here we'll get too lazy, and here the shoulder is not relaxed at all. Something in the middle, okay? Suggestion, arrange the violin, the shoulder rest position, and the chin rest position that to fit you. It's not that you have the violin and you need to adjust, okay? It's the violin that is adjusting to you, and you stay in a comfortable position, okay? Similarly, bring the violin to you. Don't get your body to the violin, okay? You still need to stay relaxed as much as possible, all the time, okay? Posture. Again, I'm kind of repetitive, I know, but I don't like tension. So you need to stay upright and balanced. Your legs are straight, your body is straight, shoulders down, and this is the position. Standing or sitting, that it is, because if I sit, there we go. I'm still here, still straight here, and then I lift and I adjust the violin position through my body, standing and stay straight, okay? The chin rest. There are different kinds. Sometimes they're really high, sometimes they're really low. It depends about here again, okay? But the violin not too straight, the violin not too flatty. Keep your head slightly to the left on the chin rest. Lower your head slightly until your chin contacts the rest. It's not this one. It's not this one. It's in the middle. Here again is as much as closer to this part. It's not this one. And I'm touching this part with the violin, okay? So it's not here, it's not there. It's in the middle, okay? Suggestion, avoid pressing because tension, again, we don't want to have because we're gonna play 1 minute and then get tired immediately. And it's fine at the beginning to get tired because this is not really a natural position that we use every day of our life. But we can still do it without having tension, okay? Okay, I think I've talked to you about the violin, the shoulder rest, the chin rest. Let's go with the bow. Before talking and taking a look to the bow, we have this friend here, Rosie, who is gonna make possible for us to play, because without Rosie, this is basically how the violin would sound. Nothing. This is helping the violin to make a good sound. So the bow, how tight? Here we are basically moving and making it with tension this part of the bow, okay? We tied enough that we will make in the middle space for a pinky to go inside, okay? In this way, when we play, the wood part of the bow is not touching the string, otherwise we would make a not really nice sound, okay? Remember not to tie because it's gonna break. The bow is gonna break. Okay, Rosie, now that we have pinky, okay, good. I personally put Rosie just on one direction. So here we begin, no pressing, we don't need pressing, actually it's the opposite, lighter and move to the tip, from the throat to the tip, maybe 3 times, 4 times, that's it, okay? Then instead of the bow, let's begin with a pencil because it's safer. We don't want to break the bow. Pencil for basic bow hold, natural spacing of the fingers while they stay relaxed, as how we walk here. This is my natural space between fingers, okay? I place the pencil and slantwise across the hand without altering the natural spacing, okay? Then here, what about the tongue? I place it between Basically, I place it, the thumb opposite to the second finger. Okay? Let's do it again. Pencil, natural position of the hand, relaxed. Here, second finger, here. Okay? This is the position for the bow hand. The same thing, we're gonna do it with the bow. Keep the bow natural position, slide bow, here this time close to the second, opposite to the second finger, and you will see that there is a space here, and that's where the thumb is going. That's it. This is gonna be our position for the bow. Okay? Relaxed. So, even if you don't have a violin or a bow, but you have a pencil with you, you can still try to figure out the position, get used to, move around. Okay? Avoid tension. Here can be, you can have tension, avoid tension, stay relaxed. Okay, it's not here, it's not this one, it's not this one, is relaxed. Okay, I hope to go to the next step soon. Let's play this violin. Bye guys.